What up, y'all? Welcome back to I Said It, the podcast for all things sports. I'm your host, Chris. And today we're talking about the NFL draft, who we feel is the best pick from the draft, who's the NBA MVP, and who's the greatest athlete of all time. You're going to be shocked next on it. I Said It Sports. That nigga said Joey. I'm your host, Chris, and I got my guys with me like I do normally. And Brianna, she back. What up?
Hey, y'all.
Nothing much. We out here just doing our thing like normal, you know. Y'all know how we do. We're gonna jump right into it. We got to talk about the NFL draft, man. The NFL draft was an amazing night. We were talking to each other back and forth on text message, on the game while we watching the draft. Apparently, my TV now can do split screen, so I'm split screening it out here. You know,
you like that?
I loved it. I loved every minute of it. But just one fact about the draft. What state do you think had the most draft picks, Sean?
What state or what school?
What state?
Like players that came out of
Players
that
of where
school?
they're born. They're born. The state that they're born in.
I say Texas.
Ooh, that's a good guess. The number one state for this past year's draft is actually Florida with 37 players that got selected. Number 2 is Texas with 33. Number 3 was Georgia with 21. And number 4 was California with 19. So it was a great draft. I'm happy with who we got. I actually predicted the second round pick. After that, I couldn't predict anything because there's too many players, too much stuff was happening. People was trading, dropping out, trading back. But I know everybody's doing like, oh, who won the draft? We ain't doing that shit. We doing who you think gonna be the rookie of the year, offense and or defense. Either one. Who was your favorite pick? I'm gonna start with Brianna. What's up?
You is not gonna start with me. No, he lying. Y'all know he lying. We starting with Sean.
You know what? I take it though. I take it and run with it. I had to say Kwity Paye. After I seen his I don't know if y'all be watching ESPN like I do though, but after I seen his backstory of his family, man, they had some real hardships coming over from I think it's Libya or something like that.
I think so.
Yeah, he came from over from Africa, but her whole family, including her daddy, got killed. You know what I'm saying? During their civil war. So she named him after her father and everything. You know what I'm saying? So when you look around, you see that you in poverty or going through some shit. Somebody going through some shit way worse than you. So I salute the young man because they was sleeping on the ground like straight dirt and flies and shit. You feel me? So man, it's a big thing. Even though he's from Michigan, it's still a big thing, for him to be able to do something good for his family, man. His mama ain't got to work hard no more. That's another thing about the story I did like. Like she was putting money to the side so he can go to a better school. You know what I'm saying? So he can get drafted, get to where he just got to. So, I salute the mamas out there, single moms, doing their thing because they didn't know where their daddy was at either. But shit, yeah, I like that kid though. But far as who I think gonna be rookie of the year, was that another part of the question?
Yeah, that was the question. Period.
Man, I hate to do this too, man. But I'm gonna have to go with Najee Harris, man. I hate to do it, bro. But again, the AFC North, they're gonna pound the ball. They're gonna try to save maybe another year for Big Ben. Hate to say that too. But you know what I'm saying? They're gonna run the ball a little bit more determined this year. And I could see him doing 1,000 yards easy, bro. If they get another solid lineman too, shit, they might get 13-3 this year. Well, it'll be 13-4 or some shit like that. I don't know.
I mean, I feel that. I feel what you're saying. My favorite pick. I'm not gonna go with what everybody thinking. I'm saying, oh, he about to pick Jamar Chase. Nah, nigga, nah. I'm actually gonna go with the Detroit Lions and Panay Sewell. That was an amazing pick. I did not see it coming. I didn't actually think I thought actually that the Dolphins was either gonna go offensive line or receiver. I thought they was gonna go with Panay Sewell, but they decided to go Jalen Waddle. But I think Panay Sewell is going to be big time because he doesn't have to play left tackle to start out. They already have the left tackle that played for Ohio State there. He's going to start out on with right tackle or guard or wherever they want to move him around to because he can do either or. But just to see their reaction when they was able to select him, and then they was going nuts. Like, I cannot believe he is still here for us to pick. Like, I'm sure they probably done called up to the Bengals or called up to the Jets. Like, hey man, can we get in there one time? You know what I'm saying? We'll send you a couple draft picks or something. And everybody was like, nah. Or like, hey, you're gonna have to come off about like 3 of them things. And it was like, nah, we can't do that. But to get their man at 7, I like that pick. But as far as who I think is going to be rookie of the year, I'm going to say Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts is going to be rookie of the year, offensive rookie of the year, because
That's a good pick.
they have a lot of weapons. You can't cover them all. And he's going to be he's the weapon that is most likely to not get double covered at this point because you playing with Julio if they keep him. If they smart, they'll keep Julio. But he playing with Julio and he got other receivers they can play with that's balling. So I got to go with Kyle Pitts, man. But Darius, who you got, man? Who you got as the future rookie of the year this year? Who got the best pick?
First, I'm going to say who got the best pick. I'm going with the 49ers, bro. Trey Lance, dog. Only because he is the quarterback in the situation set up most for success early.
I agree.
Across from these dudes had a graveyard worth of injuries last year, and they were still winning games, bro. If that team stay healthy, they might come out of the NFC West last year. Now they got a quarterback who's a little more mobile, who got a high ceiling. I think they got the best pick of the draft. My rookie, Micah Parsons, no doubt, bro. No doubt. This dude's stupid raw. And like he playing off of straight what he see. When he learns something, bro, it's over with. It's over with. I think he gonna kill it for Dallas this year. I'm mad they got him, but I think he gonna kill it for them boys this year. They might still suck, but he gonna kill it.
Oh yeah, I was definitely thinking about going Michael Parsons too. I think Michael Parsons is gonna be the defensive rookie of the year because he a bad boy. He always been a bad boy. So Brianna, it is now on you, ma'am. Go ahead. Who is your favorite pick?
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I didn't watch it. I'm not a fan. I just like to watch football. I can tell you anything you want about basketball. I just like to watch football, y'all. I didn't watch the draft. I don't know what was happening. I know we got a wide receiver the first round. That's about it, y'all.
You can just Ohio State Buckeye. We took that.
Yeah. So basically,
Whatever.
her answer is whoever the Ravens picked is her.
Yep.
Basically.
Sean Wade.
Yes, Sean Wade. Yo, that's to get him in what they got him in the fourth
round.
Fourth or fifth round.
Who is Sean?
that corner who kept getting burnt in the championship.
But apparently he was hurt during the championship game. Apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently that's what they saying. But moving on. This is gonna probably be possibly be a heated topic, but let's get right into it. Y'all, we've been debating this halfway through, a quarter of the way through, 3/4 of the way through. It's pretty much damn near the end of the season. My man Blair is about to jump in here right now. We damn near almost done with the NBA season. All right. The question is, for everybody out there, who is your NBA MVP?
Oh, look at
Come
Brianna.
on now.
Oh.
I see your face, Brianna. You gotta be real.
With the BS already, dog.
Here we go.
What's going on? I done missed everything.
Y'all
Sorry.
know I'm not gonna come with no.
You came in
Hey,
at the right time, Bless.
y'all be
You came in
ready
at the
for
right
me to
time.
just come in.
I'm
We
just
saw
saying.
that
I'm
look
just
on your
saying.
face,
Who your
cuz.
MVP? Who your
Y'all be
MVP?
ready.
You ain't gonna say who your MVP is?
So I would say it's between Joker
Oh,
and
good.
Giannis. I'm gonna go between Joker and Giannis. Both of their teams is at the top right now. They both balling out of control. Those are my two picks. And I would say Steph Curry too. Steph's been balling his ass off.
Ridiculous.
His team is in the play. What is it called? The play out? The play.
The play in.
The play in.
Play out.
So I'm proud of him. All because of him. Because the rest of that team is garbage, including Draymond Green. I'm proud of him. So I'm even gonna put Steph up there because Steph been balling. If they continue to ball like that,
That's cold-blooded.
Draymond, how that
That
nigga
is
played for 30
hilarious.
minutes and got 2 points? How you play for 30 minutes and all you can get me is 2 points?
Hey, Draymond just try to get the ball before half court so he can pass it to Steph Curry.
Exactly. Man, they be calling us savage. She just went out like, bro, you only got 2 points, bro. Come on, bro. You out here 30 minutes, you only got the 2 points.
2 points?
Hey, Brianna said you gotta put up more than that now.
Yeah,
Man.
how is this nigga dropping 40 every night and you give me 2? Sir.
I mean, it be like that. It be like that.
It's terrible. I feel so bad for him.
Who I
don't
got
blame
as
you,
my
Brianna.
MVP so far? It was a tough one. I ain't gonna lie. I thought about Chris Paul because Chris Paul balling, just straight
Facts.
balling, and everywhere he go, they
The
going
team
to the playoffs.
Facts.
The whole
Chris
team
Paul is-
dynamic changed.
If MVP was a career thing, Chris Paul would
It's
be
him.
it. dog.
It's
Bruh.
him. Every time, it's him.
Bruh. But it was so hard not to go with Chris, man. I'm not gonna lie, but I can't give it to him because the guy that I got is leading his team in points, rebounds, assists, and steals. I got the Joker, man. The Joker averaging 26 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists at center. At center. And 1 steal. I can't give it to nobody else, man. That's an all-around game. He averaging 8 assists at center. Man, listen.
Crazy.
That's some Wilt Chamberlain shit. Like, I'm done.
Crazy.
It's over with. He the MVP for me. It's over. I don't think it's a competition anymore, especially since LeBron got hurt and then KD got hurt and just so on and so forth. You got to give it to Joker. Even if they was playing, I still might be like, hey, got to give it to Joker. But Embiid was coming for a minute, but hey, Joker doing his thing. I can't hate. Who you got, Sean? I couldn't give it to nobody else, man.
Man, it's kind of hard for me too. Like I was leaning with 2 dudes, Joel Embiid and James Harden, man. And the reason why I said James is just because when you see him on the court, bro, it's his show. You know what I'm saying? He takes over. He makes everybody better too. You know what I'm saying? He can run the point, he can run the 2. Shit, damn near run the 3 when KD ain't in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I do, man, it's just the injuries. Like you were saying with LeBron, it's just the injuries. You know, he missing a lot of time off. But I like what you were saying with Joker. I feel that too. But man, why we can't pick Chris Paul, man? He got the number 1 team in the West.
Number 2.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't throwing up no super duper big numbers, but when you look at it, when Steve Nash won his MVPs, Kobe was throwing up 30. Shaq was throwing up 30. They stole one from Shaq.
Facts.
Even Bron threw up 30 one time.
Feel me? So
Facts.
like, and we had a few episodes ago, y'all was still saying the West was better than the East, right?
That's facts.
So why we can't give it to CP3? And then look at everywhere he go, he developed guys, man, make them better. He always kept his suit on, man, suit and tie guy. You ain't never heard him bitching, complaining, even though he a superstar. You ain't never heard him talking trash like A-Rod. You know what I'm saying? He ain't doing none of that shit. Man, he got to get his flowers, man. Like how we say, like what X just passed. We always, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, we seen the greatest. Man, he one of the greatest point guards of all time. And he brought the Suns,
Agreed.
bro. The Suns.
The Suns.
You feel me?
Agreed.
Like the Suns ain't been good since Barkley and them for real, like on this level.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Since Barkley and Johnson, what was his name? I think it's Kevin Johnson. He was like the mayor of Sacramento or something.
Yeah, Kevin Johnson. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Tom
Rex Chapman
and Dan Marley. Yeah, way back then. So I'm just saying, man, I had to run with the old guy, CP3, bro.
That's a good pick.
I feel it. Blair, I know you're just joining us, man. It's cool, bro. It's cool. We understand. We understand. So, who you got as your MVP right now, man?
It's just tell me Joker, man. It's Joker. I don't see anybody else. Everybody else missed too much time. He's the only dude that hasn't played all season. Like at this point, if he missed, he'll miss what, like 5 games? Like anybody close to him has missed like 15 to 20 games, bro. And they only played 72 of them this season. So everything goes out the window when they miss the games, and he's top 5 and everything.
Yeah.
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 And we didn't even mention when Jamal Murray got hurt, we thought it was over for him. He still got these dudes in 3rd place in the West, bruh. Balling.
Yeah.
There's who you got, bruh. Wrap this thing up.
Man, look, all y'all arguments were stupid good. Like, y'all made it harder than it was before you asked the question. Like, this nigga Joker numbers is stupid. Stupid, dog. I was just talking about that junk. Like, even though they 3rd, like, the numbers is outrageous. That junk make up for that, bro. You top 3, that junk can make up for that. Chris Paul, I'm feeling that too, man. Like, hey, this dude is the general. I was telling Chris earlier, he the last of a dying breed, bro. He do a point guard supposed to do.
Yeah.
He run the ship. He run the ship. And his ship's always efficient. But
Always.
Yeah.
with all that being said, I just feel like coast to coast, I gotta give it to my boy Embiid, man. I gotta give it to Embiid. His team is like they still fighting number 1, number 2 in the East.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even he did get hurt, he came back earlier than everybody else, and he didn't miss a beat. And I just feel like Buddy be out there. It's like nothing you can do with this dude, bro. At least Joker can't play no defense on you, right? This dude Embiid just be dominating, bro. Like, I don't know who's gonna guard him in the playoffs in the East, bro. Like, I feel like he's at that point now to where it's like, bro, we knew you could be this good and dominate, not just go out there and get a little 22 and 10 or something like that. Nah, almost average 30. Get you 13, 14 rebounds and do it in a dominating fashion. Like, when he out there, there's no question, bro, you're not stopping this dude. So, inching Joker by a little bit, I'm going with Embiid.
That's fair. That's fair. He averaging 29 and 10.
Yeah. Oh.
30 piece
Hey.
at center. You ain't seen it since. Well, him and Jokic, we ain't seen stuff like this since, Shaq, bro. Really? At the center position, these boys out here killing it. I just feel like Embiid kill it a little bit more on the defensive end.
I feel it. Just a quick tease. That's a good one. I can't argue with that, but I still got the Joker. But just a quick tease, just a quick yes or no answer, because we're gonna do this topic later on down the line. Are we in the golden age of point guards right now? Think about it now. Chris Paul, Steph Curry, Dame. We can keep going. Russell dropping 20 games out here. Like, come on, man.
I'm going to say
the balling.
I'm gonna put yes with an asterisk, and then I'll go in on my asterisk whenever we talk about the topic. But I'm gonna go with yeah.
Well, say
I'm
you,
going
Sean.
yeah.
I say yeah. I think we are.
I'm
I
gonna
think
go
we
yeah.
are. I'm gonna go yeah. Brianna?
I'm gonna say maybe, possibly.
Maybe she on the fence. Blair?
Right. If I gotta have one or the other right now with little thought, it's gonna be no. And then I'll have to process it. Say no.
All right. All right.
You gotta think about it.
I have to think.
You gotta think about it. You got to. Hey, I had to throw it out there. We started to do that on this one, but y'all gonna have to wait on that one because that's just
I
what
got
it is.
my homework too.
But to
Yeah.
wrap this up, to wrap it up for the day, it's probably the hardest question out of all of them. This one was provided by Sean and Darius. Who is the greatest athlete of all time?
Huh.
Yes. I see your face, Blair. Yes. That this was the conversation between these niggas, and they decided they
All right,
wanted to
Blair,
say,
look,
who is
Of all
the greatest
time?
athlete of all
look,
time?
Blair.
I understand
Look,
how
Blair.
hard this is.
All right, Blair. I'm gonna tell you just to give you some context. I saw some people having a conversation on Facebook, and they said that Deion Sanders is one of the two greatest athletes of all time. They was referencing that because of what he did in football, and he played Major League Baseball and did it at like really a pro level or whatever.
Okay.
So that's what they was basing their argument on. They said he's top two. So that's how I kind of came up with the question.
That's difficult, dude, because that turns into what are you actually basing that joint on?
That's why it's your opinion. So that's what we want to know.
Or just what you
we want to
know as like one of the greatest athletes of all time.
To you, what makes them the greatest athlete of all time? Your choice.
I don't know,
want to go?
They say that Bo Jackson was one of the greatest athletes of all time, and you only saw Bo for like a few years, bro. Like,
but I wouldn't take that away from Bo because I feel like freak of nature is a freak of nature, bro. I feel the same way about Calvin Johnson, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But the freak of nature, ain't nothing you could do about that. I don't. If somebody picked those two, I wouldn't hold it against them because of what they did.
Bro, that's tough.
I'm gonna tell you right now, me and Sean was talking the other night. Sean, I don't know if you were gonna take one of them, but I ain't gonna lie. Sean had said this name, and I was thinking about it. And I'm gonna go with Buddy, man. I might gotta get this shit to fucking Michael Phelps, bro. Real talk, dog. Real talk. Like.
Best Olympian of all time, bro.
Yes, top Olympian. Like that's on, and it's not like he top Olympian or he got like 7 medals or something. First nigga got like 20 plus.
He got 23.
Got the most golds.
23. He got 14 golds. Is that it?
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy. He got like I don't know exactly. Then I'm looking at just one of the toughest sports to do. Swimming is something like literally. It take you use your whole body to do it. So it's like, man, I gotta give it to Buddy, Bo. I gotta give it to Buddy.
I
had Serena up there.
He has 23 gold medals.
23 golds. Okay.
Damn.
So
gotta give it to him.
I was thinking too, because when I think about athlete, it's like multiple sports because you can do multiple sports.
This is true. That's what I was looking at. Like it's a lot.
Yeah, like it's hard.
Yeah, but to be your number one.
For me, and it's something anybody pretty much with 2 feet and 2 legs can do is run. I gotta go with Usain Bolt, man.
I said him too.
Usain Bolt is the fastest man in the world.
That's where I was going.
The man was in the Olympics breaking his own records.
Like he has 23 gold medals.
Crazy fast.
23 gold.
Bro, crazy fast.
He has 8 Olympic gold medals. He got 11 world championships. Those are just, and this is a sport where anybody can do it if you got 2 legs, bro. Everybody and their mama think that they can run. I don't know nobody that think like, you know what, I'm just way too slow to run against just anybody. Anybody and everybody gets out there and be like, bro, I'll dust your ass. I'll take off my shoes. Especially you from the hood. Niggas be like, I'll take off my shoes. I'll dust your ass, nigga. We can go again.
Bruh.
Like, hey.
Anybody you thought was good, Usain Bolt was smoke that nigga, dog.
Smoking.
Smoke him.
Yeah, I thought Mark Green was fast. What? Man, Usain Bolt was another breed.
I couldn't bring myself off of that because it's not like the NBA or the NFL where these dudes is really playing well. The NBA is, but not necessarily. These dudes are literally playing against, in their sport, the entire world. The entire world. Anybody in the world has an opportunity to beat this man. And he just showed y'all, I'm on a different level from everybody out here. The man was running across the finish line, looking back like, what's up? Where's everybody at? Like, the dude is just on another level. I couldn't bring myself up off of it, man. I thought about Michael Phelps because I love to swim. And swimming is a hard ass thing to do. If you ain't in shape, you ain't gonna be able to do it. But hey, running the 40, running the 100, the 150, the 200, hey, I ain't even going to attempt to try and see that, man.
Joke, bro.
That 200 ain't no joke.
No joke.
Bruh. Blair, you going through your Rolodex of names, huh?
I thought about Michael Phelps, I guess. He crossed my mind. I don't know, man.
You can go a lot of ways. You can go Serena. Serena was number 1 for how many years in tennis? Bruh, she won the fucking major pregnant. Come on, bruh. You out here beating chicks with a baby in your belly.
You could go with your boy, too. You could go with MJ. You could go with MJ. You know you want to. Look at him.
Look at you. You go Muhammad Ali. It's a lot of ways, man. It's a lot of different ways you can go. But I just couldn't get off of Usain Bolt.
That's such a arbitrary thing.
Hey, it's tough, man.
Man, picking one is hard. See, I knew if I had limited it down to 5, you'll still have the same problem. So I'm like, just pick one. It ain't no wrong answer. I'm just saying.
Blair, like, bruh, he think a lot of athletes is great.
Yeah.
You know, when you got to just put it down to just one, and it is tough, man. It is tough. You know how hard it was.
I guess it was all like individual stuff. So it was like and I didn't think of Usain Bolt. I thought of Michael Johnson.
Michael Johnson.
Yeah, he was a beast too.
But
I feel like
I thought about Carl Lewis.
I just liked the way he ran. I mean, he was fast and he had the gold shoes. But
yes.
Like, I just remember the gold shoes and the way he ran was like the craziest. He had the craziest form. And they like, you ain't supposed to be that fast. Question. I mean, I don't go with Jordan, but I would say like Tom. You know me, I would just say Tom Brady.
That's what's up, though.
As the greatest athlete of all time.
Hey, bro. Hey, listen. I understand why y'all pick individual players and individual sports.
But mean a lot, bro.
To do it in a team sport.
Fuck that bullshit. Shine the left.
To do it in a team sport, I get it. I want to pick somebody else, but he's recently like a winner, and he got 10. And
he's 43.
You can say a lot of things went into it, and I agree, but he still got 10, and he was a major part of every one of those 10. Because if he wasn't there, they don't win those. Like, without him, they don't win those games.
Think about it, Chris. All these people that we would have named, whether Bo Jackson, Barry Sanders, who else? Calvin Johnson, freak athlete, Adrian Peterson. freak athlete. Tom Brady got more than all them niggas.
That's true.
Situation
That's why I didn't
matters.
pick a.
That
But
nigga be
I didn't pick a
winning,
football
if you
dog.
player.
That
look at
nigga
it
be
like
winning.
as when it counted and when he needed to perform, but he gets the job done
I
in the
can't
last
lie, 'cause
2 minutes of the game, bro.
I hate Tom Brady.
In the
I
last
hate
2
Tom
minutes of the
Brady.
game, he gets it done.
How
In a
many
team
times,
sport where it matters.
Chris? How many times have you been watching the playoffs in your life, and you done been like, they better not let this fucker Tom Brady do this shit, and that fucking Tom Brady go do that shit, bro. This
You
nigga
don't
do that
give the
shit
ball to
every
Tom in the
time,
last
dog.
2 minutes,
Brianna,
bro.
I know you feel my pain because you a Baltimore Raven.
I
Not
don't fuck
really,
with
because
Tom.
they be beating Tom Brady.
Tom.
Look, I done beat Tom Brady too before, but this nigga done beat all our teams more than our teams done beat him.
This is true.
And when you say 7 rings, the only name you can say is Tom Brady, dog.
We talking
If I had to
about
pick a thorough, just like individual person, I would probably pick like Tiger Woods because he changed what golf is. Like he changed what golf is to like
I like
two
that answer
generations
better.
of people. Like 2 generations of people. Golf is not because before Tiger came along, no black people cared about golf, yo. Like straight up, none of them cared in one drop about what golf was. And I'm not saying it's just been run over by black people going to be pros, but what it did for golf, what it brought golf to the audience, it brought golf to the people that watch. People still care about Tiger, dude. He like 40 something. They just want him to get that last major so he passed Jack, or them 2 last majors so he passed Jack, so he can end up in the lead in the end, because Jack still owns the record and he's behind like by like 2. But what he did for golf in general, just like the sport of golf and what it is in this country, as far as people watching it, to me, he completely changed what golf is. Because I didn't, most people I knew didn't care about golf at all.
Tiger completely shifted the standard in golf. Like the nigga elevated that shit to
when they
like
make up rules, they change courses, they start changing the way the golf courses were made because Tiger was killing the course. Like literally just about every course was adjusted and they tried to make it quote unquote Tiger proof. That's nuts.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like that answer way better. Good answer, good answer, good answer, good answer.
I know
I'm
y'all
just
would
saying,
like
I
that
don't.
answer
And
way
the Tom
better,
Brady
but
I can't lie.
I get it. You can say that it's a team and all this other stuff plays a part. But dude, when you get the chance, doesn't matter who's on the team, doesn't matter when the time is 2 minutes and you need a score. It's like in a basketball game when it's less than a minute and you need a bucket. It doesn't matter. Like if you can do it in the playoffs, is why dudes get picked out of the tournament. Like if you can drag your team to a couple good wins and you're the dude that did it, that'll get you picked really high in basketball, is because it doesn't matter about what the record is, what if you can perform when it counts, when it absolutely counts, that's what they give you credit for. It's been rare dudes that can get it done when it actually counts every time.
I get that. But when I think athlete, I just don't think Tom Brady. I'm sorry.
I understand that too.
I understand.
But
the facts be faxing. The facts be your faxes.
The
facts
be
your
faxing, huh?
The facts be faxing. I'm
But
not gonna sit up here and debate, but I personally be like, hey, if that's how you feel, this is your pick. It ain't got shit to do with me. This is all about you.
I'm just saying, bro. I get where you come from with the word athlete, what we think athletes are. That dude is still considered an athlete.
I understand.
He'll go down as the greatest football player of all time if they don't start calling him the greatest athlete of all time. It's coming, but they already had talked. Somebody already talked about it. I ain't the first one to say it. It's already been a conversation on other things and other topics, man. When the man gets to 10, You can't just ignore it and be like, oh, he's just good at football. That's just all he did, bro. It's not his fault. He played football and won in an 18-year career 10 times.
You're
He had
taking
to
it too
have
goddamn
something to do with
far.
that.
You're taking it too goddamn far. That's
He
all
had
I'm
to
gonna
have
say.
something to do with it,
Sean,
bro.
who you got? Who you got? He's saying some blasphemous shit right now. I'm just,
Man,
who you got, Sean? This nigga tripping.
Wow.
Football
Greatest
player.
athlete.
This nigga ain't-
I got this man. Y'all probably never heard of it, man, unless you watch ESPN on 4th of July. I'm going with Joey Chestnut, man. Y'all know who Joey Chestnut is?
The dude talking about the hot dog eating champion. And you didn't even go with, like, what was my man's name? I don't even want to say my man's name wrong. The Asian dude that was killing them 2 years.
Bashi or something like that.
I don't want to kill it. I ain't going to butcher it like that. But I can't believe you just said Joey Chestnut.
No,
This dude
Sean
said
lying.
Joey
Hey, bro.
Chestnut.
Hey, I don't care what goes down, what Sizzlers you go to, you ain't seeing nobody knock down 75 hot dogs.
Oh
Kobayashi
my
was
God.
his name, wasn't it?
Y'all
It was
y'all
Kobayashi,
get
wasn't
Sean
it?
off my phone. Y'all get Sean off my phone.
I can't believe he said Joey Chestnut.
Nah, but for real though, I'm gonna use one Darius was talking about, man. I'm gonna have to rock with Mike Tyson, bro.
That was my second.
I mean, the way he trained, shit. If you pay $50 for a pay-per-view, shit, you better be right there because the first 2 minutes it was over.
It was over.
You know what I'm saying? He knocked
I
down.
got his name right. It was Kobayashi.
Yeah, the Japanese dude. But see, the most he ever did.
Kobayashi.
Old buddy was knocking down 75 hot dogs, bro. And if you ever got a Nathan hot dog, even in Myrtle Beach, them motherfuckers like 12 inches long. You know what I'm saying? That's
They
a big
are not eating foot-long hot dogs in a hot dog eating competition. I am not about to let you sit there and say that, bro. They are not eating foot-long hot dogs in a hot dog eating competition.
Man, they dump that joint in some juice.
Water.
I don't know what kind of bread.
It's water.
It's water.
It's water.
Either way it go, bro, that's a lot of work, man. You don't see nobody knocking down no hot dogs.
That's a fact.
You see a whole table full of people doing it.
Nah, I watch versus food. That
nigga be winning.
Hey.
Yeah, I watched Kobayashi win, bro.
Kobayashi, his time like 55 hot dogs, bro.
I remember the Japanese dude. Mike Tyson was that deal though.
2000s. But he won it like 5 years straight. But Joey, he done won that shit like 10 years in a row, bro. Yeah, man. Big shout out to Joey, man. Keep eating your hot dogs, bro.
Hey, if you dominate your sport, you a dope.
There you go. On 4th of July, he's the hot dog king, bro.
Wow.
Somebody fuck with.
Argue with that. Anybody out there with aspirations to be the hot dog king?
I can't lie.
At my boy Joey.
I never thought I'd see the day. I said I never thought I'd see the day. This nigga say Joey Chestnut.
I be looking for the silver lining. I guess you gotta have some kind of skill to be able to eat that many goddamn hot dogs.
You right.
I am not fooling him.
Dude, that is so absurd what you just said, but all right.
That is funny.
Okay.
Trying to go.
It's time to go off the Joey Chestnut. We appreciate y'all for watching. Continue to like, share, and subscribe. I'll let y'all next week.
We're going to end it with
God
the
damn.
dude loves Joey Chestnut. And he made hot dog and corn references. Same time.
Y'all so stupid, bro.
That's what this nigga said Joey Chestnut.
Joey Chestnut.
That nigga killed y'all with that one, dog.
I promise about 70 something, bro.
Oh, let me get my shit together so I can do this.
You're right, bro. It was 73. That's terrible.
Oh, God.
That's terrible, ain't it?
Damn.
Oh.
That's a lot.
That's This nigga said Joey Chestnut. I was not ready for that.
That shit was funny as fuck.
Well, hey, he won that shit 12 years, bro.
12
That is
years.
crazy though.
Yeah, I don't know how to say his name either, but he won it one.
Kobayashi.
Yeah, he won about 5-6 times though.
He been
I
trying to
don't know
catch
if
him since he lost to him the last time. He been trying to
He
catch
set
him ever
that
since.
record in 2013.
Is that world record for them hot dogs?
In 2013.
Probably.
Well, I be going corral on an empty stomach. I couldn't fuck with Buddy.
Nah.
Man, I couldn't. I don't know if I ate 75 hot dogs in the past 12 years.
Man. I can tell you right now, I haven't. I haven't.
I have not.
I have not. I have
I'm
not.
like, shit. I did that shit 12 years straight.